Hello, welcome back to this part six. I think this is part six. I've made a terrible mistake on my part, not in the game, really. I like to drink energy drinks before these videos so that I can have energy. And I did that. I did drink an energy drink this morning. It was a bang. It was like black cherry vanilla. I love black cherry vanilla. It's delicious. And the time I'm recording this is not the morning. It is almost 6 in the afternoon. Actually, it's closer to 5. It's 5 in the afternoon, and I'm tired. That bang has worn off. It has lasted me almost the whole day, but unfortunately not. And now I am not full of energy. I'm gonna open the curtain. Yeah, I need some light here. I don't know if you could do that. I need a light so I could read my list. So what was I talking about? I'm tired. My bang wore off, and now I am both tired and I've crashed. So that's just wonderful. Sorry, I've been skipping through this conversation. I was deep in the rapture of talking about how tired I am. This guy is a scientist or a professor or whatever, and I think he knows how to work these Devon parts. And of course, T-Mako wants the Devon parts for whatever reason. So they're trying to take it from me. I forgot to arrest the Pokemon. My bad. This guy has rough skin, so it's gonna hurt me. Yep. Interesting fact about Pokemon. Pokemon in Generation 3, which is this one, don't have hidden abilities. I think usually they only have one ability. So Carvana only has rough skin in this game, I believe. That's how I knew what ability he had. I didn't like remember this part of the game. I just know Carvana's only got one ability. In later games, he gets I want to say he gets speed boost, but I don't know if he gets that on evolution into Sharpedo or if he has it as Carvana as a regular ability. But yeah, they don't add hidden abilities, and most Pokemon don't have second abilities. They only get one until the next generation, which is Diamond and Pearl. I'm holding back a burp. Oh no, just joking. This is the worst. Everything's going terribly. Am I actually even recording? Thank God for that. Get out of here. Go away. Dang it. You can see all of that. It's embarrassing. Oh, I thought my game froze for a second. All I heard was, eh. Of course, you can't hear it because I still don't know how to work sound appropriately. Oh, you know what? I could have turned sound because I just figured out how to use Adobe Audition. I could use the sound and then just turn the volume. All right. Well, it's too late for that, but I'll do it next time. Now that I know, now that I know how to use editing software, I will turn the sound on next time so you can hear what's going on. That's Archie. I think that's his name. He's the leader of Team Aqua. I came to Zero was taking so long to snatch some parts, and you, you simps. What? He says simps? That's awesome. I didn't. I know it's supposed to be short for simpleton, but what a time to be playing this game and hear that word simps. Oh my god, the meme word. If you don't know, if you call usually a guy a simp, it means that they're being nice to a girl because they they want stuff, quote unquote stuff from the girl, trying to be PC. They want inappropriate stuff from the girl, so they're very nice to them in the hopes that they will provide them with the inappropriate things. Almost always doesn't work out. Usually used in reference to boys being nice to girls online. I realized I skipped what this guy said. You can't be. You're not one of Team Magma. I don't know if we've seen Team Magma. Wait, that can't be right. You're not dressed for the part. That's how it is. Pokemon, people, all life depends on the sea. So Team Aqua is dedicated to the expansion of the sea. Don't you agree? What we are doing is a magnificent undertaking. Ah, fine. You're still too young to understand our noble objective. But I warn you, don't even consider, don't even consider interfering with our plans again. The consequences will cost you dearly. Are you suggesting you're going to murder a child? Not one makes it. Oh, this is Captain Stern. That's bad. You're, okay, you're, one sec. Okay, I'll remember. Anyway, that was a tense situation. Thank you for saving us. Oh, yes, I almost forgot that you even brought the parts from Devon. He's going to be a robot now. I'm going to give him a robot voice. Whoops, there's no time to lose. We have to set out on our ocean floor expedition really soon. Thanks again. But now I've got to go. Feel free to wander around and check out our facilities, though. Oh, you healed my Pokemon for me. There was a sound that played. That's how I knew that. Really sad that you can't catch on these cues since there's no sound. Okay, now I have an actual question, a deep question that concerns the psychology of mankind. How many people dip their French fries in ice cream? It's this guy again. Huh? I'm sure I've met you somewhere before. Have I introduced myself to you? Like 2 or 3 times, actually. If not, my name's Scott. I just saw Team Aqua run away from here like they were stunned. Let me guess, you drove them away? Maybe, just maybe, this trainer. All right, I think you're going to become a good friend. So let's register each other in our Pokénabs. I don't really want to. I don't like him. He's a jerk. His hands are longer than that. What I'd like to do is tag along with you, but I do want to keep an eye on the talents of other people too. What other people? So I'll be off to roam other towns a bit more. Be seeing you. One sec. And then he's like, what if you want me to wait 1 sec for? Come back. That joke is already old. Hey there. Which shall I choose? Make a beeline for Marble on Cycling Road, or take the low road and look for Pokemon? I only have one choice, and it's to go here. I can't go on Cycling Road unless I have a bicycle, which I think I get in the next town. Oh, 1 sec. Imagine seeing you here. And where might you be? I don't know, dude. She's not my Siamese twin. She's not glued to my side. Oh, I see. You two are running separately. Well, that's fine. I didn't want to see her anyway. Crosses his arm. Oh, yes, I heard that your Pokénav had the match call system installed. Who did you hear this from? If you heard it from May, then you should know I'm not with May. Well, then, I should register you in my Pokénav as well. That way, even when we're apart, I can rate your Pokedex anytime. Did I register my mom with a match call? You think I would? I think that would be the first person I'd register. 1 sec. Please keep an eye out for my May. That's a lot of dots. Well, I'd better get going. See you again. See ya. Professor shows up out of nowhere. Ooh, these two are gonna have +1 mining. I remember this. What was I talking? Oh yeah, dipping your fries in ice cream, or like a milkshake. I I keep hearing people saying that they do that, and that's delicious. That they get fries with their milkshake, and then that they like dip it in the milkshake. Does everyone do this? Am I the only one that doesn't do this? Am I missing out on some kind of culinary treat that I am yet unaware of? Like, why? What, I've never once, or maybe I have as a child, have I seriously considered dipping my fries into ice cream and then eating it that way? And I don't know why you would. Normally, I don't think, yes, something sweet and liquidy and something that can easily get soggy and is like salty. Those two things combine to form the ultimate delicious, sweet, salty, soggy treat. Who who thinks of that? And then when I asked them, I'm like, what made you decide to do that? I didn't get anything out of it. I'm just like, I don't know. My mom did it. I was like, all right, well, okay. Why did your mom do it? I don't know. Just start doing it. Thanks. Thanks for the insight. Very helpful. Secondary question. This one's about internet meeting people over the internet. And I find it a lot of people think that's weird, right? If you meet and talk to people over the internet that like you've never met before. And I guess I can see that's weird, like talking to someone that's like miles away. You have no idea who this person is. But I don't understand how it's any weirder to have like a friend that you've never met personally than like becoming friends with someone that you've just barely met in real life. Like if the argument, like let's say the argument is that like someone you meet on the internet is like a straight up murderer and they're gonna murder you now that they know you. They're gonna get your address or whatever and then they're gonna come after you. And my argument for that, like playing devil's advocate would be okay, but you could that same exact thing could happen in real life. Like in fact, Captain Crunch is evolving. Okay, real quick, what do you think Captain Crunch evolves into? What do you think this tadpole freaking that's sitting under a lily pad thing evolves into? Take a guess. Take a guess. Does he evolve into a frog, maybe? Does he evolve into a frog? Wrong! He's obviously a sad duck thing. What is this? What am I looking at? Tell me what this is. What is a lombre? What does that mean? I know what lotad is. It's supposed to be like tadpole and I don't know. I don't know what the low part is. But what the heck is a lombre? Why does he evolve into a sad duck creature? How does this happen? What is this? I mean, he's not even a duck. He has this major underbite thing going on, right? Is that underbite or is that a bill? I think it's a bill. Okay, I'm going to say it's a bill and he evolves. Or no, that still wouldn't make sense because he's a tadpole. So why does he evolve into a duck? I don't I don't understand. Uh, Actually, he can't be a duck. He can't be a duck because he's on four legs. He doesn't have wings. How could he be a duck? Whatever. Lombre confuses me personally. As a human being and as a Pokemon trainer, I don't know what to think of Lombre. I'm gonna do a little bit of training here, beating up these poor defensive people. So yeah, like if the argument is that you could straight up be like found and attacked by someone over the internet, I would actually say the chances of that are lesser than like meeting someone randomly in real life and talking to them and becoming friends with them that way. Because someone in real life, like you meet someone in real life, they know what you look like, they know what you look like, they know your name, they probably know your last name, they could easily just follow you to where you live, and then they, boom, just like following day, dead. You could be murdered. Someone over the internet, like if you're diligent and you don't just like uh, have your profile picture be yourself, so I guess like not Facebook, and you don't like tell anyone where you live or anything, they have to do some real digging around to find out. And then like even if they did, they'd have to be right next to you. Like they are they really going to like drive out or like take a flight miles away so that they could like murder this one person that they met online? I don't think so. That sounds like a lot of work. So that argument is kaput. So now let's say that it's a let's say it's a catfish. Let's go with that. That's probably the only legitimate concern actually. If someone was a catfish, because you wouldn't know. But even then, if you never actually flew out to like meet someone, which you probably shouldn't fly out to meet someone unless like you know them really well. Though I guess someone could like fake everything about themselves, but it seems like a lot of work to like get someone to come to you. Because like what would they do when like you're at the airport, right? And you're like, okay, I'm waiting for you here, and then it's like not at all the person you were talking to. And they're like, oh yeah, uh, kitty girl 123 online. Yeah, that was me, and it's like this old dude in his 50s. Like, I think as soon as that happened, you take a flight back to wherever you came from, right? So, and then like, okay, let's say you don't fly out to meet them, and then they're just like, haha, I got you. I'm actually an old man in my 50s. And then the only really bad thing that came out of it was that you wasted your time talking to some creepy old man in his 50s when you thought you were talking to kitty cat girl 123. That'd actually be pretty funny. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be funny. It's not funny. It is a little funny to me. Did I mention I'm tired? I'm sure I had another point, but I forgot it. Man, everyone's registering. I don't remember all this registration. Oh, I got an interesting story for this area here. There's an area, and I'm pretty sure it's right here, where a cave appears after you beat the game, and it's a really small cave. It's just like one small area, like a passageway, basically. And the only enemy inside it is like Zubats, I think. And there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. No matter how much you walk around, you're not going to find anything there because there's nothing there. And I guess apparently the area was supposed to have um, Pokemon that would appear in Diamond and Pearl in it, such as I think Apom and two or three other Pokemon, and you're going to be able to catch them there. But they didn't have enough time. But they did have the cave, so they left the cave there, and then they are going to make DLC for for this game to make it so you could get those Pokemon in there later. But then they just never did it. So now it's just like a cave that appears with nothing in it and thousands of confused people that find this cave and walk around in it for years, wondering what could possibly be in it. Until someone data mines the game and they're like, yeah, there's something. I was one of those people. I didn't data mine it. I just stopped exploring the cave because I stopped playing the game and I did other things. Vitamin water. I think this is vitamin water. Glacial. Orange flavor. I love orange flavor. Orange flavored anything, basically. That's my jam. Ice cream, you got me. Drinks, you got me. Orange flavored steak, you got me. I'll eat that orange flavored steak. I love steak and I love oranges. Why not orange flavored steak? I'm stressed. What was I talking about? Meeting people are. Oh, yeah, I did have something else. So my secondary thing about meeting people IRL is whether or not that is like a superficial friendship. If you become friends with someone over the internet as compared to uh, meeting someone in real life and becoming friends with them. And usually the argument I end up getting is oh, you've never like seen the person personally. How could you be friends with someone that you've never actually met? And I guess I can see the point, but secondarily, like even if you meet someone in real life, really the only thing that gets you is like, oh, I know what this person looks like, right? That's usually the main thing you get out of first meetings, and except for I guess like a first impression, like your first take on them, depending on how they greet you and what they look like and whatnot. And if you go off of it based on that, then wouldn't you actually get like a more real friendship out of someone if you like talk to them the same amount? And if you uh talk to them, what was I saying? I got distracted. This video is just about done. Uh, oh yeah, I would think the friendship would be less superficial because a lot of you end up uh what's the word? Like a stereotyping. You end up stereotyping people based on their appearances, and I don't just mean like okay, well, I know exactly what you want. And I don't just mean like oh someone's race. You stereotype them based on race. I mean like you could stereotype them based on like whether or not they have tattoos or whether or not they're overweight or not. And if you don't know what someone looks like, then you can't go off of those stereotypes. You can only go off of what they tell you and what you can like look up about them. And I guess there would be a bigger probability of them being able to lie to you about basically everything about themselves. But I mean like they can still lie to your face. They can still lie to your face, right? Like there's some things they couldn't lie about, like their height. You can look at them and vaguely guess what their height is. And if they're like, or maybe that's a bad example nowadays. Not the height one, the one I just thought of. If they're like, oh, I'm super thin and fit. But if you're looking at them and you see that they're fat, and you're like, no, you're not super thin and fit. I can tell that you're lying because I'm looking right at you. But they can totally mask their personality if they want to. That doesn't change online or in person. Something to think about, I guess. How superficial is online friendships and relationships compared to real life ones? Because I feel like there's a huge stigmatism placed upon meeting people in various forms of media, media, as compared to actually going out and talking to people. But really, the only concern, the only like actual concern is if you're being catfished, and then like you go out to meet someone that catfished you, which is why you probably if you do a meetup, it's got to be like a big meetup, and then maybe like bring people that you know, bring a bodyguard, pay a bodyguard to come with you if you're meeting up with people online. That's the premise. That's what you should take out of this. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna hire a bodyguard when I meet people online so they can protect me if they try to beat me up or whatever. All right, that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching.